Hello everyone. Welcome. Today, we're tackling a common Git issue. It's that frustrating nothing to commit, working tree clean message. You've made changes, or at least, you thought you did. But Git isn't picking them up. Don't worry, we'll figure this out together. Let's dive in. First, let's confirm our changes. The most basic reason for this issue is that you haven't actually saved your files. Did you make edits in your text editor but forget to hit save? Double-check all the files you think you modified. This is a simple oversight but surprisingly common. Save everything and try Git status again. Still nothing? Okay, let's move on to the next possibility. Perhaps you're looking at the wrong Git repository. Sounds silly, but it happens. Make sure your terminal is in the root directory of your Git project. You can verify this by checking for the .git folder. It's usually hidden, so you may need to enable showing hidden files. If you're in the wrong folder, navigate to the correct one using the cd command. Once you're in the right place, run git status again. Now, let's talk about staging. Git uses a staging area. This is where you tell Git which changes you want to include in your next commit. If you haven't staged your changes, Git won't see them as ready to be committed. To stage your changes, use the command git add. This adds all modified files to the staging area. If you only want to add specific files, use git add filename. After staging, run git status. You should see your changes listed as changes to be committed. Another possibility is that you've already committed your changes. You might have committed them without realizing it. Use git log to view your commit history. Check if your recent changes are already in a commit. If they are, you're all set. Sometimes, Git might be ignoring your changes. This can happen if the files are listed in your .gitignore file. This file tells Git which files or folders to exclude from tracking. Open your .gitignore file and check if any entries are unintentionally ignoring the files you've modified. Remove those entries if necessary. Finally, there might be whitespace changes that are not being tracked. Git can sometimes ignore whitespace differences by default. If you suspect this, try configuring Git to track whitespace changes. You can do this using git config core.whitespace crtol tab in indent trailing space. This configures Git to highlight whitespace issues. After making any of these changes, always remember to run git status to confirm. That should solve your nothing to commit, working tree clean problem. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider liking and subscribing. Leave a comment if you have any questions. Support the channel to help us create more content like this. See you in the next video.